早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就比冰淇淋速度与激情，速度与激情。
Right, everyone. Well, we're back for some super Seducer. We, I think, are being a wingman today. All right?
Yeah. Well, you can. It will tell us where we're at.
Yeah.
Like, it will tell us if we've done the.
So we are onto interracial dating. So we are being a wingman to a Chinese man. So this is true. I'm not making this up.
Oh yeah, that's good.
We are helping a Chinese person.
Well, they need it.
Yeah. Well, again, you know that may come up. I can't remember really, but there's going to be some funny stuff here. I hope. How does a British-born Chinese man seduce a beautiful brunette, all whilst a drunk Richard is trying to help or hinder the proceedings?
Right, let's play. Our goal is a date.
Mike, I really liked our first lesson. So what are we going to do?
Oh, by the way, he's called Michael.
Yeah, that's a very Chinese name.
It's Chinese Michael.
Yeah.
Hello, Michael.
Yeah. But this Michael has long hair, which is pretty lame if you ask me.
You should do what he does, put it in a ponytail.
Yeah, that would be pretty. Honestly, like, I'd love to be a Chinese guy.
Really?
Just because I think, like, you'd seem like so zen, so cool, so worldly and wise.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that's not insulting to them.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, kung fu.
My language just flows, you know?
Doesn't help you learn, man.
No, it does, definitely. I use it all through uni. Anyway, so what's some, give me some food, some common dishes.
Fried rice. It's chao fan.
Number 6.
Roast pork fried rice, which is cha shao rou chao fan.
Cha shao rou. Cha shao.
Yeah, oh, like I thought most Chinese food had like Chinese names anyway.
Yes.
Thank you.
I like Richard's clothes, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's like dressed up like a sensei or something.
Yeah. Gotta do the Chinese episode. Well, gotta get the right clothes.
That means you're very rubbish. Very
Hard
mediocre.
language, dude. I mean, that's why I need the vodka. Here, cheers. Ganbei.
It's just having straight vodka.
Gande.
Yeah. Is he learning Mandarin or Cantonese? That's the question. I assume Mandarin.
Yeah, even though like aren't a lot of like the Chinese like dishes from Canton, so
Yeah.
so the only use for Chinese, which is of course food, is Cantonese.
Yes, that means
Haboha.
is it good enough? Is it good?
It sounds racist just saying their language, you know.
He seems Dylan's. I mean, he's got the same energy as Dylan. His drunkenness is equivalent to Dylan's tiredness.
Salad, please.
He literally sounds like Mr. Bean.
I think.
Richard, let's just focus on
Yeah,
the
like
Chinese man.
Okay, finally we're getting subtitles.
Yeah. Western girls don't like Asian guys anyway.
He's like Dylan. Richard looks like Dylan right now.
Asian girls don't like Asian guys.
So yeah, let's just don't bother. I mean, should we bother with the wrong answer or not?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's not that funny of a wrong answer. So yeah, we'll just go for that.
Yeah, let's go. Like
Michael, yeah? Listen. Asian guys don't approach Western women.
I like how she's looking around.
She ain't used to it, alright? Get in there. Alright?
She ain't used to it.
Yeah, I'm right. Always right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Come on.
Richard.
Yeah. I mean,
Cool.
look,
That's the
it
right
comes
option,
down
and,
to
you know,
how
for
big
this
is her
level, I got
vagina.
some, great
Wow.
This is
advice
what you need to
from
know
JT
in
Tran
advance.
From, ABC's
yeah,
Attraction.
obviously
He's
you
the
want it to be really
top Asian
big,
dating coach.
you know, otherwise
And he said
The
that
it'll be
bigger the
difficult.
better.
normally have
Yeah.
this problem where they don't really approach Western women at all.
Really? Mm-hmm. I didn't know this.
Yeah, this is the chink cell phenomenon, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Ching Sao.
Yeah.
Didn't they, man?
Yeah. And then there's the curry
I'm gonna go talk
cells.
to her.
No, do you know what Richard's being? He's not being his
What do I
wingman.
say?
He's being his chink man. You know.
Thank you.
Sorry.
He's being his wingman, but hopefully it's not a kamikaze.
Even though that's Japanese, but you know,
I know.
what's the difference really? See,
Exactly.
What is the difference?
you were even
Yeah.
more racist than me.
Yeah.
Right? Tell him to be quite sexual because often Asian guys are not sexual.
True.
Tell him Western girls suck and and only would want an Asian guy for his money.
Also
Tell him to be expressive because Western girls think Asian guys are often too poker faced.
Be like an anime character. Oh, me like a driver.
Tell him to just be himself.
Oh, that's the wrong
yeah,
answer. That's an absolute. D's the wrong answer, definitely.
Yeah, I think we only want the Asian guys for money. I think we should hit that as a wrong answer.
Yeah. I'm actually not entirely sure what the correct answer is.
We're so sorry.
Bitches.
True.
You hear me?
He actually believes that, though.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Well, does he count like Latvian girls as Western?
Yeah. They're Chinese, spiritually.
It's like
This is one of
you don't want to go too far
stereotypes as well,
east,
like in Singapore. Oh, you missed one.
not too far west.
You know, I heard
Around
that
like the
quite a lot.
Kazakhstan region. That's the
But
perfect.
Obviously, it's not true, right?
Perfect for Richard. I think, you know what? What if A is the right answer? B, you're never just yourself. That's always the wrong answer.
That's terrible. Like if being yourself was the trick, then we wouldn't need to have Richard in our lives, and we do.
It's either A or C, and I think like being more expressive would be weirder.
Yeah, like that's like it's gayer. So I think you should err on the side of straight. So let's go for sexual.
Dylan wants to go for C, by the way, but he's just not saying it for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm shy.
These Western girls think that Asian guys are not sexual.
well, Dylan's not very expressive.
That's why you always end up in the friend zone. I'm your friend, yeah?
Did he say that like he was retarded?
Yeah, Dylan. I'm sorry, I keep saying Dylan instead of Richard.
They're so similar right now.
Yeah, I think Richard's losing a
Yeah,
chromosome.
this is really interesting because
We got it right.
Yeah.
Asian
He's in the-
guys
he's
can
in the
get away
chair.
with being
He's in
more
the correct
sexual
chair.
because it's against the stereotype. So it would, if a guy comes up and gives quite a direct compliment, or even is talking about sex, he can get away with
You're making my
it a
tiny
lot more.
penis very hard.
Yeah, and you also
I
need
knew
to
this
be
episode was
especially
gonna be
careful in
this.
friend zone if you're Asian because women might see or have experienced that Asian
An
guys
Asian
are normally
penis.
not that sexual.
No.
So they might be ready to friend zone you. So being a bit
That's
more
unfair.
sexual is the way to go.
Oh, okay, thanks, Richard.
All right, Rich. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna talk to her. Thanks for the advice, man.
Oh, wow, he's already
moving
getting
like-
into the creep position.
Yeah, like a crouching tiger.
Oh god, some of these could be okay. B's already jumping out.
Right,
to me.
give
We're
her
going
a
for B no matter
direct.
what.
Give her a direct compliment. Romantically serenade her with a little opera. That could work on it. Undo your pants. Cover your dick
Cover your
with
dick
a.
with a cushion.
Then
unveil it. in
Why are
front
you
of
reading
her.
it?
Why
Dylan.
are you reading it? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Know your
what is
place.
wrong with you? Just shut up like you have been for the past 5 minutes. Don't even say anything.
I was so happy when you said you were tired. I was thinking, we're going to have to deal with this bullshit.
Don't even say anything and sit down at the table as if she was expecting you.
Honestly, there's like 3 that are funny.
Yeah, be indirect and ask her opinion on whether you should get a piercing. Use a sexual opener.
I mean, E and F are both kind of, interesting. But yeah, I think B's funny, C's funny, and D's funny.
Yeah, I think we should go with sexual opener first. Let's kick things off.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Said be more sexual.
So I was just thinking, if a white girl was sitting by herself in an Asian fusion restaurant, then, she must be looking for some Asian cock.
I love how he's
Sorry, can you just fuck off? Just fuck off.
I'd rather fuck you, is what I'd say.
That didn't work.
Ready for it. Just keep persistence.
You said be sexual.
Persistence against resistance or something.
That is actually good advice.
Yeah, great
against
advice.
resistance.
Persistent.
Especially if you've just told a woman
Does
that
this
she
ever
wants your
work?
cock.
Remember, 30 no's and a
Sexual
yes
opener
means
nut
yes.
doesn't really
Yeah.
work. So that's why it's wrong.
That's true. That's why it's wrong. It's wrong
Yeah.
because it doesn't work. If it worked,
Right.
it'd be fine.
Okay, I think we should then go with C. Because
See,
I
you're
just
just
wanna-
interested in the dick-oriented ones.
Look, I mean, he's a good actor. Look at him. He's like a ninja the way he moves.
I know, yeah, he is actually.
In a non-racist way.
She's laughing. She just got sent a dick.
She's about to
pic
be
by,
laughing in a minute
by-
as well.
By Chad. Does this Chinese restaurant have security?
Well, they think
They
he
like
is.
come out, they're like ninjas.
Yeah. They don't want to mess with
wrong, yeah?
Chinese Michael.
Totally wrong.
Yeah. Chinese Michael is
Something in your mouth.
like regular Michael, but even more
Throat?
dangerous.
And even more
What is-
Chinese.
What does the dog do? Like that's something I want to know.
So I want to see funny. I want to see funny. To be
D.
honest, actually, D. No, the thing is, D could actually work if it ends up being a joke.
It's either funny or it won't, or it'll work. So let's go for it.
Okay, but if we miss out on B, I will be upset. I want it on the record.
He nearly hit his head.
Sorry, I'm waiting for a friend.
The chair's free.
She's.
Yeah,
he's
but my
good.
friend's about to come. Sorry.
She can
She's-
sit there or
She's
there.
kind of weird.
Like, the chair's free, you know. I can sit here until she gets here.
He seems really awkward.
But
He's
you were
got.
sitting over there.
Yeah, but
So go back and sit.
This
over
is
there.
the most charismatic Asian.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
This is how the Chinese population reached 1 billion.
It's a bit rude, right?
Yeah, this is super rude. I hate this.
Okay, so now we get to see funny. I mean, Serenade. I want to see
Okay.
this song.
Right.
Is it going to be a Chinese song?
Again,
It
he
better
hits
be.
his head. Richard's loving
Yeah.
it.
Oh, oh wait, she's laughing.
He can actually look. He's got a deep voice, so I thought he could maybe sing.
Filming that.
See, Chinese people are only impressive when they're not being Chinese.
That's it, yeah, when they're being like Italian. See, the way he's got like the lampshade on his head, that's like, why is it that when I wear a lampshade on my head and pretend to be Chinese, it's considered offensive? Okay, well, she liked it.
That was amazing. That was very good.
Surely this is good.
Yeah, it seems good.
Like, but not everyone can be an
That's
opera.
good. If he's a great singer.
Yeah, he's a
If
great
he's not
singer.
a
Oh,
great singer,
fuck
this is really bad.
What's she
So
called again?
It's almost
What, the woman?
Right.
Yeah.
I've never
Charlotte.
paid
If you're a
attention
great
to her
singer,
name.
then
Yeah, good
use
point.
that
She's
to
not
your
important.
advantage,
But I just want to tell her to like fuck off. You know, that was a great.
Floor's yours.
He serenaded her. She loved it. We're in. You know.
I like
And
how,
to be fair,
how
like,
So my name's
when it comes to
Michael.
operatic, everyone's a
I'm
good
Anna.
singer. You just have to make your voice
What are
low.
you doing
Like,
sitting in?
What were you gonna say,
I'm
Dylan?
actually waiting for a friend.
well, I
Okay.
like how we've
Mind
had
if I
to add a
keep you
woman
company
just to make it a bit
until
more.
She gets here?
I
more
think she's
PC.
going to be here in
Okay.
5 minutes.
I'll leave the moment she comes. Yeah, just.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I'll be as quiet as a ninja sneaking out. Sorry. No, I can't. We
You
can't.
won't even
so
notice I'm
who
inside you.
disguise your student? What is it?
Yeah, that is the Asian experience, right? So he's teaching Richard ancient sex techniques. Okay, Chinese, true. Yeah, thank you for clarifying. That's true. Dating skills, joke. Hang on a minute. Are you meeting a man? Yeah, that's probably an orange answer or whatever it is. I think A. We should.
Yeah,
go
so
for.
A's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an expert in many things, and my friend here, he's going through a bit of a rough patch, so.
I don't like it when Asians have like
teaching him some
Cockney
ancient sex
accents.
techniques.
Yeah, I'm an expert in many things, and
Ancient Chinese sex techniques.
Okay.
ancient Chinese sex techniques is what I'm offering.
Really well.
I just don't believe you. I'm sorry. I
Wow,
don't
that's
believe
I could
racist.
prove it to you.
No, no, thank you. Actually, go away.
Well, you kind of set
Sorry,
him
can
up
you
for
You don't
that.
even have to touch you to do it.
No. I'm sorry, but
He
that's...
almost did the line.
Don't even have to touch you. But I mean, that's impressive if it's true.
What's going on, man?
She's upset, like, oh man, I wanted to friend zone that Chinese guy, but he's too sexy.
It's too much of an alpha.
Yeah.
Do you know any ancient Chinese sex techniques?
Surprisingly not.
Ancient
You know,
Egyptian?
some ancient African
not
sex
that.
techniques.
Roman?
They must exist,
Ancient
right?
Greek?
Because
Oh yeah.
Gonna go on for a while.
again, the
so aren't we?
population.
Babylonian.
Like, come on.
That's true, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Norse?
Right.
So, what? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
any of the other ones are going to be super funny.
I think we should go for B then, which I think is the right answer. Do you think that's the right answer?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan, you think it's right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think C. The thing about C is it would be funny if you knew who Richard was. Like if I saw Richard and I knew who Richard was, and he was with someone, and that person said, "Oh, I'm teaching Richard dating skills," I would find that funny, and I would
Yeah.
probably sleep with that person. But you know,
I'm teaching him Chinese. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the UK, So my Chinese
I
is
can't tell
perfect,
from your
but
accent.
I'm
He's a
friend of
Brexit
friend.
user.
He got me to teach him.
Get all these
so.
Chinese people
That's
there.
fantastic. That's really cool.
Can you teach me some
So how
Chinese?
do you know Chinese if you grew up in the UK?
Oh, my parents are from China.
Well, I'm naturally Chinese,
I was
so
born in the UK.
Yeah, I have the gene.
And actually, when I was a kid, my Chinese was better than my English.
It's like,
really?
actually, everybody
Okay, so that's
starts
your
off
first
knowing
language.
Chinese, and
Yeah.
it's just that certain people
Oh,
unlearn it.
nice.
these awkward pauses are great.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's the right answer. You know, in this case, you could have joked or whatever, but it's actually pretty cool to say you teach Chinese, so why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't
I'm
meet
gonna joke
people
by
who
saying I teach
all
Chinese.
the time, so I think it's a great thing. It's also a conversation starter.
You know what, actually, to be
speak
fair, I think a
Chinese?
good joke, if
Yeah.
you were out with an Asian person and you as a white person said, oh, I'm teaching them Chinese, that would probably kill it with the ladies.
I organise
Yeah.
events.
Hilarious.
So
wow.
mainly music events where I scout out bands and solo artists and then put it all together.
Involved with music, you know, even if it's just as an organizer, I mean, that must interest you.
The thing is, it's one of the
exactly.
he's
I
not
love-
even a
I
particularly
have a massive
attractive
creative
Chinese
side,
person.
So I kind of like do it. I
Well,
like
what
doing
she's
it
talking
all.
about, he's Chinese Michael.
And it's really nice putting people
Oh, yeah.
together.
He's you,
and,
but Chinese.
I don't think I'm
Starting,
suited to Chinese.
party and things.
I bet.
You're insulting
Yeah.
yourself.
Like, there are like
Do you
attractive
like
Chinese men, or Chinamen as they're called,
Yeah,
As
I mean,
they call
depends,
as they
I
prefer.
mean, Chinese sounds really cool. Could you teach me something in Chinese?
There you go, that's it. No.
No.
I don't speak Chinese.
I've got a level of you, yeah. I don't actually speak Chinese. Right. Say that you'll do it, but you want something in return. Oh.
Okay. that's
Teach
cool.
her to say, I am horny, please help me, but make her think she's saying she likes cats. Teach her some cuss words. Teach her to introduce herself. Teach her to say, I like you.
I mean, to be fair, none of these would necessarily fail as long as she didn't find out what you're actually teaching her.
I mean, A, though. I don't think A is going to be right
Yeah.
in any circumstance.
Yeah,
Let's
it
get
sounds
A.
kind of creepy.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
made me shiver.
Okay, yeah, I can teach you something in Chinese.
Richard's
I'm gonna
asleep,
need
by the
something
way.
in return.
Oh god, he's got double chin
Something
too.
like
No. Sorry,
no.
you've got the wrong idea here. Just go.
I also
Can
like the
you
idea
fuck
that he
off?
thinks he has
okay.
this kind of leverage just to teach her a few words.
Okay, thank you. Go.
Like he's really overestimated how much people just want to learn.
Chinese is so hard to
yeah,
learn.
like from his perspective, he's like thinking, oh yeah, like this is going to be a real temptation for them. Like, oh
But
man,
it's
I
like-
don't want to do it, but I've got to learn how to say hello. My name is, whatever.
fucked up, man.
The funny thing is, he doesn't even sound Chinese. It's like
I like how he was
awkward teaching some
actually-
Chinese.
I like how he was actually disappointed there.
Very rude.
Like he was so upset.
Insinuating sexual favours.
You mean
Not
soliciting sexual
surprisingly, this
favors?
didn't work either.
I don't think the rest are funny, so it's either
Yeah, yeah,
orange
yeah.
or green. And I think, no, I don't
Some
think that's the correct
Chinese.
answer.
How
Oh,
about some swear words?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fine.
Yeah.
see, I know.
That's right. Yeah, really put the effort.
But
into that.
we agreed we weren't going to go for that, and then you
Sounds
clicked that,
fucked.
right?
I want to do it. I like
Okay,
it.
fine. If you
Tony,
did you mean to do it or not?
I actually didn't mean to do that.
Yeah,
I thought,
that's what I
you
thought.
wanted to go for C.
Kao or Kaonima.
Kaonima.
But that sounds so much more tame compared to Cao. No, you say Cao and you spit it out, Caonima.
Taonima. Kaonima.
Yeah.
Can you move the cursor, Michael?
No Caonima.
Oh,
just
yes, right.
Caonima.
I'll get into the
And also you
habit
can
of
say,
moving
when
it
you're
after I
saying,
click.
oh fuck. Ah, Cao. What
I just think we could. There's some good thumbnail potential with these expressions.
Tao, Tao.
Good thing to learn.
We should have done this on Chinese New Year.
We should have done.
Normally, the
It was
most
bad
popular
planning.
thing to learn in any foreign language is the cuss words. So that's another good option here.
I thought
better
it-
than
oh,
just
no,
teaching
that's
something
too,
bland and-
You know,
aggressive.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
make her
yeah.
laugh.
But then
Too
having
in-
said that,
Instead of
again,
just saying,
Asian
"How to
men
say
are viewed
hello
as
or
weak,
goodbye."
so
If
you
you
just
make
got to
her
take every
laugh,
opportunity
that's a win-win.
to...
Good point. Yeah, that's he didn't mention that, but that's a good
So
point,
I've been
Michael.
teaching
Well
you
done.
some Chinese.
I
Why don't
should
you
be
teach
this
me
guy.
something? Do you speak any other
Why don't you
languages?
teach me something in English?
No,
No.
it's really bad.
You've never studied another language?
When I was in school, I did a little bit of French.
We all did.
But it's really bad. I'm not going to do any to you.
No,
Oh, she's just like
It's offensive.
she's just like me for real.
I know,
But
yeah.
you must. So, do you speak other languages?
I speak a bit of Russian. Yeah.
Oh,
Who is
I
this
like how
guy?
Richard's asleep in the background.
do you wanna
Yeah,
say
yeah, I've said yeah. He's been asleep for the last few questions.
Why isn't this guy in the chair?
You know, when I saw
Oh,
when he got his
nice.
dick
Do
out
you speak any other
behind the
languages?
cushion, Richard was laughing maniacally. By the way,
Ooh, say something in Italian.
Bafanculo.
He made that sound like Chinese.
words.
I know.
So Russian,
That is Chinese.
Italian, Chinese, and English.
Yes.
4. That's amazing.
I can speak a bit of Russian.
What to talk about? Fortnite, travel, sexual positions, Donald Trump.
Travel's probably right, just for the record. I know that we don't like to talk, but I just like to. Sometimes I feel secure in having established what's right, and I think we can all agree travel is right.
Yeah, I mean Donald Trump is no.
I like
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah, A and D, either of them could be kind of funny. I
It'd
don't
be
know.
really funny if he was a
Fortnite's-
Trump fan, honestly.
Fortnite's such a weird thing to talk about, but
Yeah, but Fortnite is going to be orange. I know it.
yeah.
I mean, we could just. What do we think is the? What should we go for? What's your vote, Dylan?
Well, I mean, what are you going for? Wrong answers or right answers?
Wrong
'Cause
answer.
wrong
What
answers.
do you want to see?
I want to hear what he says about Donald Trump. Like, I want
Okay.
to hear that.
Yeah, I like we can go for sexual positions, but the thing is, we've already done so much. Just like he does.
Okay, go on then,
something
Michael,
really
click it.
aggressively sexual. So
I've
let's do
had a really good time talking to you, but before we take this conversation any further, I just have to find out. Do you like Donald Trump?
Oh God, Donald Trump.
Are you fucking
No,
serious?
awful.
Don't like Donald Trump.
He's so
He's the
angry.
best
Dylan, where have you
president
gone?
Oh God, you like him. Oh,
I thought you were intelligent.
he's awful, man. Awful.
He like starts
Dylan,
beating her up.
if you're gonna laugh, do it into the mic. I don't even know where you are. Like, don't just
He
get up in the middle
he
of
like
the call.
karate kicks her in the face, like full on roundhouse kick. Like I love her. I was like, are you fucking serious?
You a Trump fan?
Are you a Trump fan?
She just said her
I'll ask you
name.
first.
Well, I
By the way, Richard is
I
definitely a
don't like
Trump
talking
fan.
about politics at the table. Politics, money, just keep it to the weather and travel.
What else is there to talk about?
Keep it to the
I
weather.
told you, the weather and travel.
Ah,
Is that dog dangerous?
Yeah,
Like,
travel,
like
that's clear.
if he's
Yeah.
if he like misbehaves, will that dog be unleashed on him? Like
Yes.
that's what I want to know.
No, yeah. Well, there's been the I don't know
It's
if you
travel,
noticed,
Mike.
Dylan. It's been very subtle, but there's been the subtle threat of violence throughout the the whole thing.
Not really.
How about you
I
travel
want
to
to
my
travel
dick?
more.
That's what she said.
My favourite place that I've been is Israel.
Oh, fuck off!
Oh,
What?
hey,
guys.
No,
Hey,
no,
guys.
end this now.
Serious.
That's over.
That
No.
would be.
yeah, quite a bit. I've been to
How
I
can you
would-
visit
I would
Israel
throw my
and
drink in
say-
her
China a
face.
lot of times.
Oh, fuck
went to
this
the
girl.
States, once when I was really young.
Yeah, I've been to New
Your
York.
favourite
Also, the fact
place
she
is
called it
Israel.
Israel
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah,
illegally
really.
occupied Palestine, I just don't get that.
Sort of
But that's the thing, you can see,
Yeah,
like,
but
you can
it's
see
very
the
busy,
apartheid, the segregation if you go
I don't know,
there.
What's the
But no,
favourite, your favourite?
I
apparently
would like
that
to know
doesn't-
where she went.
favorite place.
That doesn't bother
Probably
her.
Nova Scotia.
Wow.
The McDonald's there, they do lobster burgers.
I went to the
Because it's,
kicking a
it's like a little
Palestinian
island.
out of their
Oh my
home
God.
experience.
Lobsters everywhere.
Oh, that's really cool.
Nova
Nice.
Scotia's better than
Wow.
Israel, I'll say
She
that.
has a. She kind of gives me
something
like
about
an
those
Emma
lobster
Stone
burgers.
vibe.
Yeah,
Like she's kind of got
Yeah.
that.
I like food.
Like
Yeah.
just that Emma Stone vibe.
A Zionist Emma Stone.
if you travel a lot, travel is a good subject.
To be fair, hold on, like, can I
If
just
you
point out,
haven't
for all we
travelled a lot,
know, she travelled to
travel's a
Israel
good
directly to
subject.
undermine the
Because,
regime.
most
Maybe
people
she
like
planted
talking
a
about
few
travel.
nail
I
bombs.
think what was it you said
you know.
yesterday about
I
travel?
don't know,
doubt
maybe
it.
she,
No one ever regrets.
Oh
you know,
yeah, no one ever regrets
threw some
travel.
rocks at some
You may
IDF
regret a lot of things
agents,
in life, you
and
might
she
regret them.
Yeah.
Like
liked it
burgers,
because she
ate
narrowly
shoes, but
avoided
you never regret
being shot,
travel.
and
And
she
also, I think
found
even-
that
even if
exciting.
you haven't travelled, saying where you would like to go is still on the
That's true.
subject.
Yeah, it's a cool subject.
Yeah, we got it right. I'm just now.
the,
I'm sorry. I
friend
want to
was
end this
coming.
right now. Not into this
Is it
anymore.
a girl?
Yeah, you don't
Oh,
even
fair.
want to have sex with
I
her
get
now.
a girl.
Yeah. Well,
Good.
hold on there.
So have you ever
The thing
dated
is-
an Asian guy before?
And
That's
he
such
doesn't
a
sound.
direct
I
thing to
haven't
say.
actually.
The problem is he doesn't sound that Asian. That's the problem
Yeah.
I find.
Yeah, if you close your eyes,
No,
you
no,
just pretend it's a white guy with a tiny penis.
Well, maybe that's why he's being successful. Honestly.
Yeah.
So accuse her of being racist to make her feel guilty. Oh yeah,
good. This is good.
we have to pick that.
Yeah, and especially since she's such a big fan of Israel, she'd be against racism.
Yes. Tell her she needs to be try because Asian is amazing.
Asian is amazing.
Tell her that Asian guys think Western women are not so feminine or ladylike.
Hold on. a minute.
Well,
yeah, so I guess B's the correct one, which is great.
yeah.
But-
So let's go with A, I guess.
Yeah, this is good.
Are you a fucking racist?
I'm 24.
24. And you've
To be
never
honest,
dated
she
an
looks a lot older than 24.
What the
Can I just say?
I haven't dated that many people.
Oh,
come
this
to
is
an
good.
Asian fusion restaurant and you
She's not
order
used
a fucking
goods.
salad.
That's actually good.
Yes, go after her Chinese Michael. Destroy her Chinese Michael. Destroy that
You use
Zionist.
our restaurants,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna
Suck our dicks.
Fuck us.
You'll eat our food,
Suck
but
our-
you won't eat our assholes.
You
Wow,
want to suck
okay,
our
that-
tiny dicks.
Yeah.
She's sad. She's
Racist!
Yes, I agree.
This woman's a racist.
I
She's
agree.
actually a good
you remove
actress.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
She's
Unironically,
racist for
yes.
unrelated reasons.
Yes, exactly.
This place, Charlotte.
No, it's not very
Chinese
kind.
Michael was very accurate.
Yeah.
So
Can I
on
say
the
we
side.
need more interracial IDF women in dating Asians?
And cruel.
Have you ever dated an Asian guy?
I haven't, no.
So you're a racist.
I bet she's dated fucking Israelis.
Yeah.
But this is.
I
it's-
bet
it's
she's
just simply
dated both
childish.
guys either side of Richard at the same time.
Okay. Right.
So yeah, I think so. C, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's obviously going to be wrong.
Just hit B.
Yeah, we'll do B.
I like Asian is
Wait, never
amazing.
dated an Asian
Yeah.
guy. Oh, you're missing out. You know that famous saying, once you go Asian, you know it's amazing.
Hey.
I would literally get up and leave.
I don't know that, actually.
Can I say
Did
this?
you just make that up?
This chapter fails to suspend my disbelief. You know,
It's a famous saying.
like
so wait. So C was the correct answer then?
I don't know.
No, well, it had to be that.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
It's the only one left.
Anna hadn't heard of the common phrase where
Yeah.
you say, once you go Asian, you'll know it's amazing.
That's funny,
You know?
honestly.
Yeah,
That is good.
You
That's a
heard
good
that
line.
one. No, I
That
haven't.
women would not be able to resist that line.
Alright,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
is it
it's a play
interesting?
once you go black,
I
but once you go Asian, but it's
Yeah.
not dirty, you know. So
Because you
Yeah,
haven't
I
dated
think
an
the
Asian
issue
guy.
is
I
we
get
missed
that.
the
I mean,
negging
you don't have to be,
opportunity.
you know, Einstein
And it's
to really
amazing, like
understand it.
amazing,
Yeah, I get
but
that
amazing.
too. I mean, still.
I don't think. I think that's. I think that's funny.
Alright.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
think,
say-
you know, if I was a woman and someone
So
said
what
to me,
kind of,
Asian is
things are you
amazing,
into?
I'd be like, fair enough.
I'm into
Once you go
cooking.
white, you'll find
I
it's
make
all
really
right.
good chicken pie.
Once you
I
go
also really
Zionist,
like philosophy.
Really?
what rhymes with Zionist?
Yeah. What about once you go Jew, you'll find that you are going to be in the do. I don't
yeah,
know.
Once you go,
I
once you
don't
go
wanna-
Jew,
Once
you
you
know
go
you
Jew,
want
there's
that.
nothing left to do.
I don't want
There you
to
go.
associate all Jews with Israel. Okay, I'm trying
I
not to
see,
be
so what
anti-Semitic
about-
here.
Once you go Israeli, your
You're
ethics
gaily.
will be faily.
Yeah, it'll be gaily, whatever. Right, tell her that it's a soft science and that physics is the only worthwhile subject.
Channeling is the Asian parent energy. This
Yes.
is good. She's probably got daddy issues.
Okay, well, okay. Demonstrate some value by talking about Buddhism.
Okay,
Okay,
good. Yeah, as long as you don't talk about Islam, though. This is important.
talk about the secret. What is the secret? Should we find out?
Oh well, she's talking about. Do you don't know about the secrets? The protocols of the elders of Zion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
No,
she
do you know
probably
what? I know
knows
what the
all
secret
about that.
is. So the secret is basically manifesting. It's the idea if you believe something. Have you ever seen the Family Guy episode where Brian writes a book called "Wish It, Want It, Do It"?
Yeah.
So like that's basically what the secret is. If you wish something and want it, you'll do it.
Okay,
but I
well-
think the Buddhism thing seems like it would be better, but then the secret's probably the kind of thing that Richard likes.
Yeah. No, let's hit B. I want to, you know, he's
Well,
Chinese.
that's quite a
Yeah.
coincidence. because
And
I'm
the Buddha
really
was
into Buddhism.
famously from China.
Oh, really?
I started meditation.
Of course
about
you
a
did.
year ago. You know, I find it really helpful because sometimes you life is very busy and you get all these thoughts in your head, and I like to do meditation as a way to just clear my head, and to get back in touch.
See, this
with
is the right
myself
answer.
and,
Yeah, women
what I
like
want,
meditation.
Where I'm going.
Yeah, you
kind
can
of
you
thing.
can
So
meditate
is
Zionist
that-
girl and
Yeah,
forget all
yeah,
about
I
those
do meditation
Palestinians.
as well.
You
I
know.
love meditation.
The more I focus on her, the more she
Yeah,
feels
it's
like
really
Emma
good just to
Stone.
clear the mind and
No, stop saying that because I like
Spend
Emma
a
Stone
little
and
bit
this
of
girl
time
likes Israel.
without
So
you.
please
Yeah,
stop
but
saying
I'm imagining she's a character Emma Stone is playing, and that's
Focusing on
fine.
your breathing. It's like good for you. It's healthy.
To be fair, maybe she's only been to Israel.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
that's
think,
the, so
yeah,
she's just
if
like
you've
she's
got,
forced to
Buddhism,
say that,
talk about
and she
that. If
can't
you're an
afford
Indian
enough money
guy
for a
talking
trip
about
to somewhere
yoga and
else.
stuff, if
So
you
she's
talk
like,
about
well, I went there and I
things
saw all
that
the
are,
apartheid,
the highlights
but
or the strong
unfortunately,
points
I
of
just
your
don't have money to go
culture or
anywhere
country,
else. So
then
Well, that's
I
what
technically have to say
interesting
it's my favorite place I've been to.
Yeah.
you've heard of the
For women
you've heard of the
who
birthright
are more
thing,
likely
right?
to
Oh yeah.
Where-
Oh yeah. You'll love
yoga
this.
and
I met a guy in
Yeah,
America
definitely. I think it's the
who
same for
went
both,
to
though, and it
Israel
shows that you
on
are
birthright.
taking an interest in your own culture.
Yeah,
and
so
like
See
I
how
wasn't.
much
I
you
didn't
might
want to
know
have
how well
a angry
traveled
Asian
or
guy
how
moment, so I was just like,
interested
oh,
she
that's
is in your
interesting.
culture. It's important.
Yeah, well, some people go and some people hate it because they're like, oh, this is
Yeah,
what
so I
Israel
can
is.
do,
Yeah. Oh, to be
half
fair,
a
that's kind of
trip
what he
in
said.
that
Well, what
case.
he said is that lots of
Yeah.
people do it so they can
So
get
I
a free
can
trip to
make
Israel.
a
Yes.
But then you
Ghanaian,
don't actually have to. So basically, you can then
what else
travel
have I
because
made?
if you're American,
Hi,
it can
hi,
cost a lot of
Mary.
money to go to Europe. But to go
Yeah,
from
I'm
Israel
good.
to
How
other
are you?
places in Europe is cheaper.
Yeah,
This is Michael.
yeah, that's a good point.
This is Mary, my friend.
Oh, Richard's back. Richard's back.
Hey, about time.
Wait, does he know this girl? What? What's going on here? So this is Richard, I think. Go back to sleep. Try to steal your friend's girl. Go to help him. Throw up on the table.
Okay, so D and B both seem funny, but
Let's see if D works.
yeah, D. Let's see if D works. Yeah.
So what's this?
I'm not sure.
I know you're trying to fuck these girls, yeah, but I just feel sick. Can you take me home, mate? I'm so sorry about this. I'm so sorry. I just feel sick, man.
This is like Dylan and normal Michael. You know?
Let's get you home.
Yeah, this is how Dylan's my wingman.
Oh no.
See, they didn't have the budget for him to actually do the stick.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What's that? Oh. Need some help here.
Oh, Mary is not English. Did you hear that?
Oh yeah. She's
Oh,
from
it is.
Israel. That's why it's her favorite. She fell in love there.
Irony is in English.
Gross.
So yes, try to steal his girl also seems kind of funny.
Oh, there was no kind of explanation as to why that was wrong.
Well, they often, yeah. So should we see try to steal your girl?
Yes, yes.
He's probably going to say something about having a bigger penis. I kind of don't want to see this betrayal though.
Don't mind that shit, yeah?
That is an alpha.
So what are you doing? What are you doing?
I dreamed about
Can
you
you
in my
please not
sleep.
touch me? Sorry, can you get your friend off me? No, no,
sit
no,
down.
no, no, no.
What's up, mate?
No.
Come on, babe.
Whoa!
What's up, mate?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
doing?
Get
It's
away
so
from me. No, get away from me.
Dude!
She's
so beautiful.
I think they broke
The
that.
security.
Yeah, well, I think that they are really enjoying it, to be honest. Like they're having a lot of fun.
I'm too drunk to fuck her, but you do it for me, alright?
You just take your friend away.
See, the issue is the fact she broke makes me think she's not a good actress. It makes me think that she might have just been playing herself when she said she liked Israel,
Yeah, exactly.
which is a
yeah.
very serious concern.
So stealing your friend's girl, your Chinese teacher friend's girl,
Not the
that you
Chinese.
really liked.
You're not your Chinese teacher's girl.
Don't
Anything
think
but
so.
that.
It's not in the bro code, is it?
It's
Last I
not.
checked, it
Oh,
wasn't.
not in
there.
the Zor code.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like.
Nice massage.
Okay, so go to help him, obviously, because go back to sleep would be pointless.
I was just showing Michael my trick.
你好，
Yeah.
你叫什么名字？我是李晨。
I don't understand.
很高兴见到你。
No,
好
no,
漂
no.
亮，好
I
漂
don't
亮。
understand you.
Dude,
你不明白吗？
she doesn't even look Chinese. She doesn't get you.
好好，没问题，没问题。
Well, hold on a minute. How are you going to deal with two
Well done, it's
girls?
the right option. Obviously, he needs some help because, you know, her friends come and likely they want to catch up
Can
and
you
talk.
stop making background
And
noise,
this is
please?
a point where you can easily get sent away. So you need your wingman.
Yeah, you don't want to get sidelined in this situation.
But
I just
wasn't
love
that
how
another-
her.
It's an interesting
I
trick
love
with
how
the
her only
Yeah,
job
yeah,
is
it's
to
a good
agree
one.
with him.
Yeah.
She's good in that.
Yeah, I'm good at tricks, party tricks.
Hey, dude.
是不想为什么
Oh god.
我变得很主动，让爱跟一个人什么都会出的出手。
You need to get that other girl away from him.
That's what he's doing.
Do it. This is good.
I realised Richard just inserted this level to show everyone he can speak Chinese. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
Bye, Mary.
I guess you catch up with her later.
Yeah, I guess I won't see her for a while.
Oh yeah.
My friend likes
And
to
the good news is, because he's the
dance
one
and
who's really
sing when he's
drunk,
There's
she'll
me,
be
there's
raping
me. I
him,
bet he's embarrassed.
which is going to be a rare role reversal.
Yes.
Can you dance?
Not really. Maybe when I've had a bit to drink.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Yeah, I can dance. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
I refuse to believe anyone in Asia can dance.
So, I'm really glad I came over to talk to you.
Except some kind of weird synchronized dancing.
Really nice,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really glad
Like
you came.
samurai.
Where they kind of just like trot around really slowly, just like with their hands together.
It's really nice. Maybe.
Why do I
maybe we
keep
could
hearing like
be
this,
friends,
hearing the
actually.
Skype music?
That would be nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Something
don't
keeps
know,
on coming.
maybe
Dylan.
I'm being messaged.
I'm not interested in being friends with you. I have too many friends already.
Alpha.
Ask her if she normally does this with her friends. Stand up and try to make out with her.
Good.
Bring her. Sorry, beg her not to friend zone you. Say you get friend zoned too much already. Yeah, great. Sounds good. Fuck buddies, maybe. Okay, I think we should go for E.
All right, E.
Well, if by friends you mean fuck buddies, then
No, it's fuck bodies.
I just meant
I like this
friends,
guy's voice,
actually.
honestly.
friends with
Yeah,
benefits.
he's pretty cool.
No, just
Friends with
friends.
benefits.
You know what? I don't even
benefits.
want to be friends anymore.
Right, if he wasn't Chinese, he'd slay.
Nope.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true.
Just
Yeah.
strangers, actually. Yeah.
Strangers with benefits.
Really?
Yeah.
Like once you start taking it.
I see.
Really? This is going to work for you? Did it work for you?
Okay.
Beg her not. I find beg her not to friends on you.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
No. Don't put me in the friend zone. Don't always put me in the friend zone.
This guy is a better actor than Richard.
Yeah.
I've got enough friends.
This is gonna go well. You're gonna get the pity fuck.
It's,
It's so much more than just a friend.
it's just, it's not.
I could have loved you. Richard. You fucking friends on me.
That's so sad.
That's a really heartwarming moment.
Yeah, bless him.
Okay, right.
I think D sounds too cookie, and that's
Yeah,
not
and
right.
like A sounds like psychopathic.
but
Yeah,
it's
but-
not going to be D because that is Cookie.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah, you're
but
right.
the thing is, you've got to be a psycho to get the girl.
I've kind of got enough already.
She found that funny. There we
I'm
go.
looking for a bit more than friendship.
That's not working.
This
It
is great.
did.
It's
It did. He's in the
slightly
seat.
sexual and
He's in the
flirty,
hot
not
seat.
too much.
Richard
but
is
it's
never
also
wrong.
Kind of
Yeah.
showing why you're there again. That you're there.
I always find in
not
this
'cause you
game
wanted
though,
to
like
make an
anything
extra
could be the
friend.
right answer.
Yeah, and
Like
you're
you just
confident
gotta.
and
Yes.
you're stating what you want in the situation. So
Maybe
this is a
apart
good
from
thing.
show her your dick. That's the
So
only.
what is it that you do anyway?
Well,
the
when
only
I'm
one.
not teaching Chinese, I work as a scientist.
This guy is
What-
just the most
what kind of
talented
science?
person. What the fuck?
Chaos theory, like in the context of biology. So it's a bit of a.
Oh, he's Chinese Ian
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that. Yeah, he can do the
That
little
doesn't
Jurassic
sound
Park
that interesting.
demonstration.
Do you
Oh,
find it
you're
interesting?
Imperfections
too
in the
busy thinking about
imperfections
whether
in
you
the skin.
could. You'll never thought about whether you should. Right,
Yeah.
show her how interesting it is and touch her. Again, that could be like in a very like, oh, let me touch your hand and show you all of
Yeah,
this.
like Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. He's probably
Again.
seen Jurassic Park. He's a man of culture.
Agree with her. Say she is boring as
So
fuck.
obviously do
I
say.
think C's correct. Like,
Just call science boring.
Yeah, I was never really into it.
Fuck. I thought you were a cultured person. Now that you said something.
Every
like
single
that,
time he says like an insult, it gets right to her core.
I know.
Still
I
quite
feel like the
boring.
actress was probably
Just sat
traumatized
here
after
for
this.
come into this restaurant, you're a boring fucking salad. You're wearing this boring white dress.
Yeah, where's your Camino or whatever it's called?
She's so sad.
Good. I'm glad you feel awful.
Boring, stupid woman.
I agree. Well done, Chinese Michael. Oh,
You're a fucking bitch as well.
I would like to see him completely like abandon the English accent and go full on Chinese. You are fucking boring.
He's so weird.
that's how China conquered half the world. That aggression. Just
Yeah.
Well, there's no need to swear in that case.
Oh,
Right.
it's
So
just
I
a
think
thing.
I'm 100% team Jurassic Park. We gotta
Yes.
touch her by
it
showing her
can't
chaos
be
theory.
B.
Sounds
B's
boring.
too.
No.
B's
Let
too
me prove to you,
cookie.
how it's interesting. Give me a hand.
He's gonna do Jurassic Park.
Imagine
Thing.
I had a drop of water.
Oh my
right
God,
here,
it's
and I put
literally-
it on your knuckle.
Oh, he's not even got the
roll?
water.
You know, if I put it right on the top there.
Yeah, at least use some water.
This is
Down
terrible. Sam.
here.
So the first time we do it, maybe it'll go down here. The
Again,
second time,
Richard
maybe it'll
just
go
watched
that way,
Jurassic
maybe it'll go
Park
back.
before writing this.
Yeah,
It's
that's
hard
it.
to say, isn't it? Because there's too much chaos here. Why? Because the way the droplet falls depends on the orientation of the hairs on your
Again,
hand.
at least use
And also
water.
the little
Don't
imperfections.
China
Yeah,
have like
I love the idea that they don't have water, so I had to
Also, you know, there's a lot of
imagine they had
information.
a
It's
drop.
very
Water.
complicated, so, you know.
Isn't there like some Chinese water
Yeah.
torture
Chaos.
thing?
Yeah. I also literally I wanted to see the imperfections
nice. So
in the
that's
skin
basically
line,
what
and
you
she's like
learn.
imperfections in the
Okay.
skin. It's like
And
microscopic.
it's everyone's hands, not just mine.
Oh, yes, of course. Not everyone's got perfect hands.
Oh, what
Oh,
a
it's nice.
what a
Wow, you learn
slut.
something new every day.
Indeed,
Well, you've never seen Jurassic Park then. That's
Yeah, so,
lucky.
yeah.
That's
Can I have my hand
that's
back?
Oh, yeah, yes. It's your hand. You have it back.
So that's the right option. It's modelled on the Jeff
Oh,
Goldblum
is it?
scene
Wow.
in Jurassic
Oh wow,
Park.
I didn't know
It's
that.
basically proving that point again, where it doesn't matter what you talk about, as long as you do it with passion. That passion is an emotion, it's contagious, and it's attractive.
I totally agree. I honestly think you can talk about anything, rubbish,
just
bin
imagine,
liners,
like-
for all I care, as long as you're
Yeah.
passionate about
Talking
it.
with passion.
Imagine if you
Very
dropped a bin liner on your hand. Which way would it go?
Bin liners.
Imagine talking
Bin
with
Laden.
talking with passion about why China needs to get Taiwan back.
What kind of food are you into?
I'm into like, lots of different food. I love chicken Kievs.
Oh,
No, chicken Kieves.
Kieves.
Of course, in Israeli.
What else?
No,
I love brownies.
doesn't even work.
brownies.
Yeah.
Yes, cake.
Yeah. Do you
Anything
like
sweet.
brownies?
Yes, I love brownies.
Oh, can
Oh,
you
special
bake?
brownies?
No.
Okay.
I'd love to know how to bake, or maybe to meet someone who knows how to bake.
Yeah, and so what kind of food do you like?
Me,
Dumplings.
I'm actually really into sushi at the moment, you know.
Oh, you traitor!
I
You
love
fucking
sushi.
traitor!
Oh, yeah?
That's a traitor
I
to your
love fish,
to your nation.
Yes.
He's just
Yeah,
not
it's
attractive, which is
Swordfish
terrible.
probably one of the nicest.
Michael, he's Chinese. Michael, you're insulting
I know,
yourself.
I'm sorry,
Delicious.
but
It's
What's it
so
like?
oily and like tender. It's
Like you.
Nice.
No, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I always thought it would be like tough and chewy.
Like something
it's
else.
chewy, but in a good way. Like it's chunky.
Sorry.
Okay.
But it's not tough at all.
Oh,
you
is it
know,
not?
It's
Oh, nice.
really like flavoursome.
Just
Oh,
like my
delicious.
penis.
It comes
No,
in
I'm
like
sorry.
steaks, because you know how big swordfish are. You know. they're-
Yeah, massive.
It's not how big it
Okay.
is.
So you'll have
Yeah.
like a steak of it on
Yes.
your...
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
It's good stuff.
He's
You
got-
should try sometime.
he's literally got like the racist caricature teeth going on.
Yeah, the buck teeth. Look, I'm very busy. Well, how will you find out she's single? Look, I'm very busy, so I don't want to waste time if you're not going to fuck me. What are my chances? That's the thing, Asians. They're very direct.
Yeah.
As a single girl, I was wondering whether you are into dating apps. Oh, he's saying as you are a single girl. Okay.
Yeah,
Or-
that makes sense, yeah.
Or mainly meet people in real life.
Why is that one in quotes?
I don't know. Turn her on by visually showing her what you'll do to her pussy. Yep, that'll work. My friends are going to have a baby boy and thinking about names. Can you help me? What's your boyfriend's name? Wow, that's really smooth.
I think. What's your boyfriend's name?
That's so alpha. And if she says she doesn't have a boyfriend, refuse to accept it.
Yeah, he just wants to be a... Yeah, right. Let's go with C. Yeah.
What's
wanna
your
see-
boyfriend's name? I
Talking
hope it's
food, I can
Tyrone.
teach you an ancient
Can you move the
technique.
cursor, Michael?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This is good. Oh god.
What are you doing? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's awful. God.
To be
That's
fair-
awful.
No, have you
don't
seen
like
what
it?
your friend's doing? Oh my god.
That's a pretty wide.
I've never
I
seen
like how
someone...
Richard's just nodding. He's like impressed.
Yeah, that's how you do it, yeah. Oh, I taught him well. Oh.
It's dirty, right?
I've never
Really
seen someone do
dirty.
that with chopsticks
Use
before.
chopsticks?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I use them to eat food.
Just food.
Well, you're missing out. Yeah.
All right, so B probably works because then you can be like, oh, you meet, because she'll probably say like she doesn't want to seem like a weirdo. She doesn't want to be like, oh, I meet people on dating apps. So my logic is you can say, oh, you meet people in real life, like this, you fucking moron. You know.
Yeah, let's
which
go
works.
with that. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So as a single girl, do you prefer to meet people online, or do you
I'm
prefer
actually
to meet
not
them in real
single.
life?
Oh, wait, how did you know that I was single?
Well, there are two things that
Because
girls
I'm
only kind of
Chinese, I
gave
have that
away.
intuition.
What were they?
No, you should have said that. Come on.
I think I'll keep that to myself for now. I might tell you later.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, that worked.
Nice
Well,
one. That's
I was
the
worried
right
for a
option.
sec.
And
He's
look
in
how
the
cool
hot
that is.
seat.
You can use that anywhere. That's the line from our friend Pete.
Good old
And,
Pete.
yeah,
We
it
haven't
works
met
really,
Pete.
really well,
Pete and
especially with
Baz.
that extra bit of curiosity
We
at the
met.
end
Oh,
where she wants to know
who's
how
the
you
Arab
know.
guy? Mahmoud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't met Pete.
So I've had a really great time meeting you and getting to know you. But I'm a bit worried about your friend, because my friend Richard, he's a bit crazy.
Oh, you
So
don't know.
I think
You don't know the half of it.
that you guys,
Once he
catch
used a
up and
tank
then,
to blow up a
I'll
YouTube
be off, but,
convention.
I think
That was
we should see
crazy.
each other again.
She's so curious.
Yeah, suggest that you can come to her house and check the feng shui in her bedroom. Oh yeah, that's smooth. Suggest meeting for a meal sometime, just the two of them. I think A is it could be funny. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it'll be that funny, but like we'll
Well,
do it
let's-
anyway because we're
let's
towards
see.
the end.
So I'm
Let's
actually a feng shui
try it.
expert, and it's actually very important to get the feng shui in your bedroom right. So,
Does
you can
everyone
invite me
know
over
what
and
feng
can
shui
see if,
is? 'Cause I know what
can
it
sort
is,
out the
but-
feng shui
well,
in your bedroom,
you know.
to maximize
It's,
the flow of energy. That
It's
makes
literally just like
everything's
a
positioned
way
in
of
the right
making
position, at the right
intelligent
angle.
interior design sound
yeah,
like some kind of
I mean, let me do a
spiritual
bit of
thing.
feng shui stream
Well, yeah, that's the
next.
Chinese
Yeah.
whole deal.
Like imagine if earlier when I was explaining
means
about
that
how
you've
I've
got to
got a
make sure your
drawer
room
under
is
my
wet
desk. If
enough.
I was like, yeah, let's the drawer spirit be aligned with my
how are you
desk
in the
chakra.
feng shui way, not literally, and then feng means wind.
This should really
You wanna make
work,
sure
honestly.
It's wet enough. so
Look,
it
she's a
will
dumb Western girl.
blow.
You got an Asian guy talk about feng shui.
She's doing a pretty
So,
good like vacant
I'm
expression.
gonna blow you. Is that what you mean?
We could do that.
Okay, and then what will happen?
And then I've got to position you properly on the bed.
This is
And I've got to fuck your brains out.
Well, you know what? I'd really like to do this with my friend Mary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do you want to go find her?
Yes, that sounds very interesting. Yes.
oh no, she's really leaving Mary in the lurch.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Stay right there. I'll be back.
Okay, great. Yeah, great.
Poor Mary.
This guy really likes to.
We're going to do feng shui together. With your...
What's feng shui? How dare you?
I actually thought this one was going to work.
Really? You
Yeah.
think that's gonna work?
I like to imagine that
shui
he
is,
doesn't
is
script
a
these
thing,
out or
isn't it?
anything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's just playing dice
Or
with
whatever. Right.
reality.
Okay.
Energy flows.
Wait, what?
Is that
okay.
a pit bull? Okay,
I
yeah,
hope-
so obviously it's got to be
Yeah.
the only answer that's left.
So you said you were really into chicken Kievs, so why don't
Kievs.
we have that for dinner one night?
What about sushi? Why wouldn't you say sushi? You got it with the whole swordfish thing?
Yeah.
This is terrible. This is why Chinese guys don't get laid.
So it stops her inviting her friends.
Yeah, and I think it shows social intelligence because it's like, look, you're here with your friends.
Wanna get them on
tonight,
you-
so it's
on
not
their
the
own,
ideal
you know?
situation. So we can meet just one-on-one another time, and it'll be better.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
This has only got a single chance of working because he's like presumably
Possibly meet
rich.
up, maybe.
Oh, are we getting a maybe? Or is?
Yeah, just give me a text or something.
Oh, maybe we did.
No,
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
I think with Asian men and white women, this is literally 100%.
This is as good as it gets. Yeah.
This is an A star. He would be no one in China would believe him if he told them this. No, the legend,
Okay,
the prophecy
not
has
bad.
been
You've
fulfilled.
got lots of good options, but also a few bad ones, so you could have done better.
I once
Could've
knew a
done
great
better.
master who got a white woman to reluctantly.
Wait.
Casanova
Sorry,
scene.
our result is Casanova.
Cool. That's the
That's
right
pretty
option,
good,
and,
that,
for this
surely.
level, I got some
That's
great
so
advice
funny.
from JP.
Okay, yeah,
Chan
main
from,
menu, right?
ABCs of
Okay. Well, there we go. There's the Super Seducer done. The Chinese version. Yeah, we helped a Chinese guy get a date, which I think is a Casanova thing on its own. To be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah. So congrats, guys. We can be very proud of ourselves there. So yeah, let's move on to the topics. We're
This
gonna
angle makes
set.
my nose look huge.
Yeah.
Hey,
Maybe I have a shot with that. Yeah, maybe I have a shot with that girl.
Yeah. Yeah. It's honestly, yeah. I've got mixed feelings about going on a date with her. Kind of, yeah.
But
But
you can have my babies if you promise not to kill them when they throw rocks at you.
right, let's go over the topics. Dylan can go first. I know because he's tired.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
That's it.
I'm gonna.
That's a good idea. I can
I'm
just I could just sleep for the rest of the topics. That's
That's good. That's the
a
kind of
good
energy
shout.
we want. But we'll assume we get a 10 from you then.
I'm gonna set an 8-minute timer. By the way.
Oh, an
That's
8-minute
fine.
timer.
I'll
That's
take
fine.
8. We're going to do the alphabet game. So
Okay, good.
I'm going
I
to
don't
start
know
with
what this
A.
is.
I'm going to start with A, then go B, C. You get one pass, and that's it. Otherwise, you lose. We've got to name races of people. going alphabetically in clockwise direction. So it'll be me, Michael, Luke. So like we'll start with A, American. Michael.
Is that a race?
That's not a race, you fucking retard.
Yeah.
What you
Like
can't
picked,
even...
if anything, you picked like the one country that doesn't really have a distinct racial
Okay,
identity.
fair. We'll go with Aryan then.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for blacks.
Well, you know, since it's in the spirit of the game, we got to go with Chinese. Oh, spirit of the episode. Sorry.
Gonna say Caucasian. There we go. Okay. D.
No.
Oh shit. Danish.
That's not a race. No, that's not a race. You can't have that. That's not a
You
race.
could say,
Hamlet
I mean,
wasn't-
Danes would be maybe.
Hamlet
like,
wasn't
no, because
Dane.
it's race versus ethnic.
He said
group.
you can have Caucasian or Aryan. There's not a Danish race. It doesn't exist.
What about like oh shit, hang on. I should have thought this
What
through.
about Dravidians?
Yeah, I'll go with that. please.
Dravidians, they're a ethno-linguistic group from South India.
Yeah.
Sure.
Dravidians, please. Final answer.
Dravidians. I'm gonna go for ethnics. You know those ethnics they got nowadays. Like there's so many of them. You get like a lot of them at the like in London, Birmingham. So many ethnics.
Yeah. So F. I'm gonna
That's
go with
accepted.
I'm gonna go with them foreigners. You know, them foreigners.
These are like the very prominent racial groups that anthropologists really neglect
Yeah.
to talk about.
All them foreigners coming over here,
Yeah,
taking
the
our jobs.
blacks, the ethnics, and the foreigners.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't disagree with them Georgians. Like, come on.
This is just the shift. Like, this is your own game, and you're very bad.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like no one's going to be willing to admit they've lost, so it's just going to end, just going to get increasingly less credible answers.
At least ours was funny.
Hey.
This is just like shit. George.
Hey, what about the Oh, I've got it. What's the one race we all know? The only race that exists: humans. Human race.
That's actually true.
I like that.
Well, obviously, I could go with like the biggest country on earth, population-wise, Indians. You know,
Yeah,
Get
or
out
Indians
of
in
my
America.
shop.
Amerindians.
Yeah.
I
You could
mean,
also do indigenous.
Oh, good one. Yeah.
or
Inuits.
the Igloo people. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Inuits. Yeah, that works. Go on, Dylan.
But after the Indians, you got the Jamaicans.
No. There is actually another race, Dylan, which you could say, because it's a religious race. You know?
The Jews.
Yeah. There's now. I'm going to go for the Jews as well, and I know what you're thinking. Hold a minute, Mike. your letter is K. So I'm going to go for bikes with a K.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
That's very funny. L's here. Oh, I'm trying to think here. L.
Latvians.
No, that's not right. See, I'm trying to play the game properly or
yeah.
funnily.
Okay.
You know. Yeah,
Are you going to take the L on L?
Well, yeah, we're allowed one skip, aren't we, Dylan?
Oh yeah,
You are allowed one pass, yes.
That'll be my skip. L.
M. Mongoloids.
Oh no. I just realized. I mean, you having Mongoloids is well and good, but I just realized I've got N.
Oh no! You get a pass, remember?
Well, I think. Look. I know there's one word that's bad, but am I not allowed to say negroids?
That sounds very racist.
You know, the negroid race.
No,
right? That's okay. That's fine.
I don't
We're allowed
think-
to say like negroids.
I don't think
no.
that's okay.
I'll take a skip then.
Yeah. So O. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. This is
No
difficult.
passes left.
You know what? I'm gonna go for the Ometakaya. I'm gonna go for that race.
Yeah, that makes sense. The Ometakaya.
Yeah. The
They're often slept on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Shout out. They're very blue.
They often imitated, never duplicated Ometakaya.
The Ometakaya. Right. Right.
I should have gone for Navi for N.
Ah, the Navi. Yeah.
Right, well, I mean, if you disagree with this one, then, you're part of the problem. But my one for P is Palestinians.
That's true. That's a good point. They are a race unto themselves. They're really the only race that matters.
If you think about it, yeah. I mean, that's where Jesus was from. He's a Palestinian. So.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a race that, they exist all across the world, in every single country, and those are, of course, the queers.
Yeah. I knew you were going to go for that. The Q. So R. Well, the race realists. How about that?
Yeah.
You know, people who understand race.
What about retards? They're genetically distinct, right?
It's true. We could go with that.
I have a dream that one day I'll have a pony.
I'll be able to eat all the candy bars. Right. Let's go with what's the next? S. Go on, Dylan.
S. I'll go for an actual answer. C.
Spastics.
Spastics.
The thing is, I don't think Sikhs is actually a race.
Yeah, Sikhs are like
we'll
a
go
religion.
we'll go with spastics then.
Sounds so depressed. Fine, we'll go with
QRST. Well, look, there are actually a wide variety of Turks. You have them not only in Turkey, but also Turkmenistan. So I'm going to go for Turks.
Yeah, Ukrainians, you know, they're a distinct...
They're a fake race.
No, they're distinct. The Western world has decreed Ukrainians are real. They're valid. Yeah.
Yeah, and their real language.
Yeah, very real. Not just a made-up country that was created 30 years ago.
Imagine how annoyed you'd be if some people were like saying like, "Hey, get out of here, colonizers. We're not Russians," and they were literally saying it in like, you as a Russian understand everything they're saying.
I know. No, but it's valid. It's a valid race apparently.
I was going to say virgins. Yeah,
you could say Vedics.
Or vegans. Vegans are right.
Yeah, vegans. They're genetically distinct because they're all very weak and pathetic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the best race, whites.
Yes. I'm going to go for the even better race, the yellows.
And no, you got to do X.
Oh fuck! I can't even. I need to get the alphabet in front of me. Sorry, I'm just too.
You've got to go for the xylophone race.
No, I'll go for the Zionists. Yeah, no, no, that's
ex-Zionists.
Yeah.
X-Men.
I was just too keen to do the yellow joke. X. What is it? Is there any the X-Men? Yeah. Trans people. Yeah. Go on, Dylan. Go.
Well, I could say yellow, but you know that's already been done. So
you're going to go say Yazidis.
That's the thing, Dylan. They fought a whole war on the fact that Yugoslavia isn't actually a race. You know, so that can't count.
And they lost.
I would say, in order for something to be a race, they have to not be constantly killing each other. And that's why black people are a race.
Yes. That's the thing. You have Bosnians, Croatians. They're all, for some reason, somehow separate races. So, yeah, you got to go with something else there.
But they're all Yugoslavians in the day.
No, they're not. Yeah. There were genocides to disprove that very point.
Okay.
There's people who support Man City and there's people who support Man United. But the point is they're all from Manchester.
Go on, Dylan.
United's the correct answer. But what about your mum? Let's go with that. You know.
Oh, that's really funny. Did you get that from the youth centre?
I'm going to go for Zionists.
Yeah, again, Zionists.
The only race that will ultimately... It makes sense because obviously they should
be
the
most powerful
end.
Race.
Yeah, they should be at the end because when we're all gone, because people who control our banks and our media have kind of destroyed our nations from the inside, the people who'll be left will be the Zionists, so they'll be there at the end.
The most powerful race somehow.
Yes.
And there we go. We're done. So let's...
Nice.
We've got like several seconds left. Let's rate the topic.
No time to do another round. That's fine.
It wasn't bad. I think we did have fun. I'm only going to give it a 7, and I can't be able to explain why, but 7's pretty good because it was fun. But it wasn't great, Well,
I think this was actually better. I think this was an 8. I think, Dylan made good use of the time. This is an 8.
Thank you. I only gave myself a 7, but no, I appreciate that, Luke. Thank you.
Luke likes racism.
Yes. Yes, I do. Right, so my topic now, and it's going to be, again, quite short. Sorry, Michael, I'm going next.
That's fine.
Yeah, so basically, what is the point of being a super seducer, right? It's my topic links back to what we have been playing today, super seducer. The point is eventually to seduce, and basically, sex can be a great thing, but it can also be very embarrassing. And I've got some embarrassing stories that I've just picked up, well, 2 embarrassing stories really from the internet that I've seen that I'm gonna share with you, basically. And you two are going to read them out.
Oh, lovely picture. There we go. I'll be
what subreddit is
later.
it in, Dylan, at the top?
Sex dolls.
Okay,
yes.
Good.
We'll have a look at that picture later. So while my wife has been out visiting family for the week, there's an arrow there, so I can't read all of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finally showed up, and I've enjoyed getting her some outfits. Every time I go into the bedroom, I get startled by Emma standing in the closet. Man, you are intelligent.
This is someone else replying to him.
Since your wife is out to meet her family and you don't want to cheat on her, so you brought a sex doll. Great idea. Just paste your wife's photo on Emma and imagine you are funning with your wife.
Yeah, funning. Yeah.
I can't tell if you are being sarcastic or not, but no doll can or will compare to my wife.
That's beautiful.
This was a curiosity purchase just to see what these really are. My wife won't be pissed, jealous, or unsure of herself, and I don't need to hide it. She will likely just laugh after being a bit startled by it and probably be just as amazed as I am with it. Our marriage is strong and secure. Emma might even become our unicorn.
Oh, wow. A unicorn.
Next slide or picture.
Yes.
Oh, there's more. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sure.
Do I have to read all that?
Yes.
Okay.
Warning for new doll owners in a relationship. Use caution. Advice to avoid any mistakes.
My mistakes.
My mistake, sorry, yeah. Tell your wife or so about your doll before you get it. Don't surprise them like...
You can see why I sent this
I
now.
love that. He was so sure. He was so sure the wife would love it. And it backfired.
This is
Don't
the
surprise them like I did. I had an awesome marriage, full of sex. We are not prudes, so I was completely shocked by my wife's reaction to the doll, especially to the revelation that I did have sex with it on one time. The doll was delivered while my wife was gone on vacation. I have posted Emma on here and had fun with this curiosity purchase. Well, my wife has become extremely upset, called it weird, and has made me feel shame for having it. She is upset that I spent the money, that I didn't talk to her or include her in the decision. She thinks I will grow emotionally attached to it. She raged at it today, pounded the counter with her fist, and she cried all day. This is not the woman I know and love. Something was triggered by this, and I'm feeling like a major asshole.
I think this doll is haunted.
We have a strong, loving, open-minded and exciting marriage. I never saw this reaction coming. We are each other's world, and we express it daily. I am attentive. So anyone getting a doll, consider being upfront from the get-go. The reaction you get from your partner / lover / spouse may not be what you expect. Moments like these make you realise that your idea of harmless may not be shared by them. It's just not worth it, for me at least.
Yeah, I think so, yeah, poor guy, you know. He just wanted to... He had a lot of love to go around.
He was so sure that the wife would kill with it.
Yeah, that's great.
And she wasn't.
I know. What a beautiful story. Right, Michael, now it's time for your embarrassing story.
Okay, I'll have to read it quick.
Well, it's only one slide this time. Or one photo.
Lucky Michael.
Lately, I've been using the strategy to optimize my testosterone when lifting. For example, I'll be doing bench press, and when I feel myself nearing muscle failure, I imagine my cheating slut ex-girlfriend, who broke my heart, getting plowed in all of her holes. I'll feel myself running out of steam, and I vividly picture her sucking and fucking various men of all ages and races, usually many at a time, over 18, no Asians or Indians. I was squatting 315 on the Planet Fitness Smith machine, classic, and felt my spine giving out around rep 37. Wow. Suddenly, the image popped in my mind, her getting Eiffel Tower by my dad and my best friend. I imagined screaming so loud the lunk alarm went on for a solid minute, but I was able to squeeze out that final 38th rep. I couldn't walk for 3 days, but my glutes were so fucking pumped. I am finding that my strength has gone through the roof, but I'm concerned this is making me gay. Okay, that's pretty good. Side note, you shouldn't be, if you're reaching 37 reps, you should really up your weights, because
Yeah. Well, those are two fun stories. That's it. I just wanted to share them with you. Yeah, I'm glad you found both of them funny. And yeah, I think they were worth it. So let's rate the topic. Michael, you go first.
I thought it was funny. I'm not actually sure if I found it much. I guess I'll say I found it slightly funnier than Dylan's. I'll give it an 8.
I think an 8 out of 10 is fair for me as well. Dylan?
I thought 8. Actually, yeah, it's quite funny. And effort, so yeah, 8.
I had one topic that I was going to do, but that was going to be longer. So now I'm doing my backup topic. Thing is, neither of my topics are that funny, but I'm going to send 3 images to the chat, and I'm going to put them up on the thing. Basically, I'll just explain the context, and then I'm pretty much hoping you guys will just have questions. So essentially, these are heat maps I drew that represent in the United States, Europe, and Asia which countries or states I have the most or least interest in visiting as a tourist.
Can I just say, so South Dakota is in green, I assume because of Mount Rushmore.
Yes, exactamundo.
Mount Rushmore
North.
isn't actually that impressive, by the way. I just want to.
So I've heard it's not that impressive. I was more going there to appreciate the impressiveness of how they stole it from the Native Americans.
Wow.
That's why proportionally, if you look at it, I mean, a lot of the South is actually, Louisiana, of course, is because of New Orleans. Florida is because of Disney World, because I'm a big Disney fan as an adult, which I think is quite a cool thing to be. And Texas, Austin, Dallas.
Your map's a bit wrong, Michael. You're missing out the UK.
Houston, we don't have a problem.
I thought it would be weird to include the UK.
Yeah, I know it's a joke.
Yes,
yeah.
Thank you. Good. Okay. I've also noticed there's a random black spot. I don't know why that happened. I guess it's just a thing that's happening in Europe now.
You just eradicated the UK.
Yeah.
It just doesn't exist.
Yeah, I also got rid of Turkey, and I decided Azerbaijan doesn't count.
So Turkey is not in Europe then?
Yeah, but for Armenia is. That's my logic.
Why is Russia green?
Because I think St. Petersburg, and also I'd like to ride the Trans-Siberian Railway.
And I suppose you've got St. Basil's Cathedral as well. That's quite a that'd be.
Yeah. Do you want to hear something quite funny? I actually edited this map so that Russia had Crimea. And I was actually considering editing it so that they would have all of the 4 provinces that they annexed even the ones that they don't control.
Speaking of territory, I see here, I think Palestine is in green. Is that correct?
Yeah. So I specifically made a point of I want it on the record that is Palestine. As you can see, it's one state. So essentially I'd like to go there because of course, it's got the Dome of the Rock, and all of the important sites for Christianity. So it's got the 2 major religions that are important in that area, Christianity and Islam, both kind of it's
indigenous.
Worth looking at that stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Indigenous.
But then two religions that are native to that area.
You have made North Korea as desirable as North Dakota.
Yeah, I think Mongolia should be bigger.
Oh, interesting, Michael. You think Taiwan is not part of mainland China? That's interesting.
Yeah, I know. It's just I should say that obviously sometimes I was, I went against the Western propaganda, but other times, I let Kosovo be its own country and things like that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We had an au pair from Taiwan, had a bit of Taiwanese and that sort of thing. Good country, Taiwan. I don't know why the UN doesn't recognise it, but there you go.
No, it does.
yeah. It's just because China doesn't recognise it.
Yeah, the United States is very pro-Taiwan.
Yeah.
What about Africa? Is that just red for you? What?
Yeah, so I was thinking.
It's just all red.
Look, I mean, as we've already established, this is supposed to be 8 minutes, so I kind of don't regret the fact that I only did this heat map for 3 areas.
2, 1.
Yeah. I love that sound.
Lovely.
Okay,
it's
Michael,
wake up.
Okay, yeah. I don't think it could have gone better, but I don't think it's worthy of winning. But
so
I'm happy to give it.
it?
I'm happy to give it a 7. Personally.
Michael is giving it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a 7. That's a fair rating. Dylan?
I was kind of thinking 6 but I'll go with 7 for everyone, for the sake of.
Wait, Dylan, are you being not being a sheep?
Even though he's giving me a high rating, I'm going to bully him. Thank you, Dylan. I really appreciate it.
I had typed
You're
in
a true
6.
friend.
I had typed in 6 into the Excel sheet. I was like, well, Dylan's not a sheep.
Make sure to tell him to change it.
But now I have to change it. Wow.
Yeah, change it and then put Dylan's a sheep. Dylan's a stupid idiot dickhead sheep.
I will put an asterisk on that 7. So the final scores are Dylan got 22, Michael 21, and I got 24. So I win. Yay.
Fuck.
Yeah, interestingly, we've each...
How could I have foreseen this?
We've each won one of the last 3. Yeah. There's actually a bit of a pattern going now. But anyway, that's nerdy topic stuff. Well, anyway, we'll do the final thoughts. Dylan, if you will.
What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated.
Great. You could have gone for like tuna, like so it wasn't the same, fish and it's a fish. Yeah.
What's the difference between a fish and a piano? You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Final thought, Michael?
The sun is bright by day, the moon shines by night, the warrior is bright in his armor, the Brahmana is bright in his meditation, but Buddha, the awakened, is bright with splendor, day and night.
Okay, Michael's converting to another religion. Great.
Lovely.
So,
lovely.
So yeah.
What religion should you convert to, listening at home?
Yes,
Okay.
let us know in the comments below.
Well, yeah, join us for our next episode in a couple of weeks' time, and yeah, goodbye.
Guten Tag.